are working on. And most excitingly, what you're also going to see is all the designers that are showing here this evening and the students, they're actually going to come onto the catwalk and talk a little bit about their storytelling. Fashion is all about storytelling. And more importantly these days, we need some good, positive stories. So I think you're going to be amazed at some of the work that's going to be shown on the catwalk this evening. We're going to kick off with an amazing panel. And incredible again, Sam has pulled together some brilliant speakers who are going to talk to the subject of social change and inclusivity in fashion and textiles. And we've got our host this evening, Karen Franklin, who is a fashion and identity commentator. Sorry, sorry. That's my rough notes. Okay, first mistake, guys. And there'll probably be a few more, so bear with me. Okay, so Karen, I'm going to hand over to you, and you're going to introduce your panel, and we're really looking forward to hearing your discussion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, have I got my mic, guys? Has everybody got their mic? Have we got the mic? Yeah. Yes. Can you hear it? Yes. Are we nearly there? Have I got a mic, guys? Can you hear my voice? Thank you very much. For those of you nodding at the back, I will pitch out so that you can hear everything. Thrilled to be here because I know I'm going to learn a lot. Because we have specialists in the field to educate us on the various challenges, but also the various wins and triumphs and growth of an understanding of why we need representation in our industry, why we need to cater for a broader range of body and beauty ideals, including body difference. As I have said for many years throughout my 43 years in fashion, the end user is not the tall, thin, white teenager. That person is part of the process, but we want to see better representation on our catwalks, in our marketing, and reflected in designs. So each person will fill in a little bit about themselves through their answers, but I'm just going to introduce our panel. I'm thrilled, first of all, to have Ryan Zayman, disability advocate and activist for inclusive fashion and community-driven action. Let's go to Victoire Kivandu. Very pleased to have you, expert in digital fashion and innovation, working to create opportunities and community engagement in the industry. Then we have Harriet Posner, fashion academic and author specializing in ethics, branding, and media representation. And finally, many of you will know Victoria Jenkins, designer and founder of Unhidden. I think so. Anybody fancies a spontaneous applause? Please do. That was good. We like that too. I'm just going to finish Victoria's. So founder of Unhidden, pioneering adaptive fashion, including a recent collaboration with Primark. We're going to be learning much more about that. So I'm going to come to Ryan first. We're going to be talking a little bit about representation and access. So how do we move from conversation to action, and what role does the community play in pushing for change? Can we be encouraging that learning, that education, from a much earlier age, for instance?
I think so. I think a great example would be my niece. She's 5 years old now, and at her nursery there was children who And regardless, BSL or any other language is a very valuable skill to have later on in life, so leverage as well.
And also we do form biases as we move through our lives, given the way that our media prioritises one idealised body shape. And so therefore we're talking just about normalising the experience of difference, aren't we?
Yeah, everyone's experience is normal and no one's experience. So.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, yes, I'm going to go with that. Victoire, I'm going to come to you. You've worked behind the scenes, helping brands and communities become active participants. What changes are we seeing?
So when we look at volunteering, when we look at what's going on behind the scenes, I really want everyone to know that we have fantastic people behind the scenes working really hard to make these shows happen. And I want you guys to understand that some of these volunteers have no interest in fashion at all. They are here because they strongly believe that what we are doing here is making a change in our community. Some of them don't necessarily have the opportunity to help people in need, people with disabilities, you name it, to make sure that we push for more inclusivity in the fashion industry. So they look for opportunities like this to be part of the change. And I strongly believe that it's my role, my duty, what I do on a daily, to let these people know that these opportunities exist and that we are looking for them to create the change that we want to see.
So can I ask you, give us some examples of some of those activities?
Yes, absolutely. I'm very happy to have another 9-to-5 job where I am an account manager, and I strongly invite my colleagues to be part of that type of events. And we create programs where we invite people to come. We put them in touch with different organizations, such as the Bullock Inclusion, that is creating the fantastic show that we're going to see tonight. And these programs has been extremely valuable for us to see a change in the fashion industry, but not only that, we have the opportunity to support other communities, young people trying to get into the tech industry, not just the fashion industry, young people trying to get into healthcare industries. We are giving these people opportunity to be part of the change. And we can definitely see that these people feel that they would not have access to that if it wasn't for us. So us, as we are here sitting there, pushing for more inclusivity, promoting these opportunities for people to come, this is where we see the change, and we are very proud with what we're doing.
Great, thank you. I'm going to come to you, Victoria. So your work in adaptive fashion has made really great strides. You have your own label, Unhidden, but you're also now collaborating with Primark to be able to adopt a kind of wider platform. Tell us sort of what comes with that and how that's going.
Yeah, it's been a journey. I think I spent a long time campaigning, like many of the other. I'm not the first adaptive designer. I think a lot of us have done a lot of the same shouting for a number of years, and I'm in year 9 of being in this space now. So it was, when it first came about Primark, I had a meeting with them, and they'd taken me through their presentation, and it had slides of my first runway show in there, and that was when I realised they were pitching at me, which I thought, because I never ever, when I started Unhidden, I didn't think I'd be working with a fashion retailer. I didn't think I would see adaptive fashion on the high street. And I know it's my mission and everybody's here mission is to see that. So to work with Primark and see it in 31 stores in the UK, but 96 globally across 10 countries, I didn't think I'd see it. It is incredible. And obviously there's a lot more work to be done, but even from behind the scenes, every single person that has touched it, they've all said it's a career highlight. I've actually heard from the machine workers that made the clothes message me on LinkedIn to say it's the best thing they've ever made and that they've worked on. And we spoke earlier about the ethics and sustainability behind Primark, and it's interesting. They only have a negative legacy about it here and in Germany, so very tough crowd, rightly so. But it is interesting to have spent so much time speaking to them about what they are doing and how they don't want to promote what they're doing. They just want to do the work when it comes to ethics and sustainability. Whereas with adaptive, this is a lifelong commitment. There will always be adaptive fashion in Primark.
That's amazing. So you've obviously moved the conversation forward to inspire others as well, to see that there are highly commercial outlets for it.
And we're 3 weeks in, and the figures have been exceeding their expectations, which is a huge relief because the contract's long. So had that gone badly, that would have been very awkward.
And how have they marketed it?
So they've worked with disabled. Well, they work with Dr. Shani Danda. So it's been disabled led in store design, into the marketing campaigns, into how they created the media launch event. The photographer for the campaign shoot herself has cerebral palsy. They've just from every point they try to hire and pay. I think is also really importantly pay everybody for the work they're doing.
That's great news. Come back to you for a bit more. So, Harriet, through your book, Marketing Fashion, you challenge the fashion industry to be more ethical and truthful and how it represents people. What you're hearing there must be music to your ears because you've been agitating for a long time also, haven't you?
Yes. I just feel sort of very warm and just amazing to be here. The community are people that I've connected with on LinkedIn but never as yet met in person. So to be here is fantastic. And I think what Victoria's saying is it's a real tension around growth. When you talk about marketing, the people with the numbers, the people who are looking at the ultimate success see it as a term of money and growth. And that is a fundamental issue with the system. So if you look at who fashion is serving, most of the time it's serving a very small proportion of people around the world. And that needs to change. So there is growth, but it's around including a broader spectrum of people in that growth. So we've got enough of clothing. Stop chasing this kind of idealized people that are in the catalogues and so on. It's the real people. And fashion, all my students who come to study, they do their personal statements, and what they mostly say is, I think fashion is a representation of who you are, of your individuality. And yet what we produce is not that. And that's what everybody deserves, to be able to reflect themselves and their identity, their personality, who they want to be. So I'm really an advocate for universal design, which is, adaptive is fantastic. But I look at what Victoria's wearing, and that is universal. I could wear it, anybody could wear it, and yet it has fantastic functionality that is very carefully thought about, so that you can get a PIC line in the arm. Having been there myself, I'm aware that you can suddenly be thrust into a world that you never expected to be in. And to think that someone will make something fashionable that you could pull back, so for a port, for mastectomy treatment, PIC lines, etc. It's a no-brainer. It's a beautiful, beautiful design. You look at this, so we're getting all detailed, and I think...
No, I loved it. This is a great advert.
Did Rick Owens design that? It's truly fashionable. It's a true statement, and yet it has a hidden meaning. And, except you're making it unhidden. And I think that's what I want to be able to be part of, changing a system. The challenge is that marketing and branding is about growth, and we have to change the dialogue.
We may come back to that because that's an important point, and a pressure to recognise as capitalism marching on that it wants expansion, and it's not necessarily looking at service, but just like-on-like sales. You had a brilliant story about I'm going to get you to tell that if we can. I'm going to come to Victoire next to say, can digital fashion help bridge the economic gap? How do we ensure new technology is used to make fashion more accessible?
Well, yes, I strongly believe that digital fashion has the means to make fashion more accessible for people. I feel like we have seen in different fashion shows in the past fashion weeks some strong statements by fantastic designers that proved to us that digital fashion can really make a change. I want to believe that loads of people in this room have seen this sequence where Bella Hadid is literally standing with someone literally painting the dress on her, and her walking on the catwalk right after. We can say that on a fashion point of view, it's fantastic, it's brilliant, the dress looked amazing, but the technology behind that, that is absolutely amazing, but this is not something that is yet accessible to every designer. Emerging designers don't have the means to pay for that and create what they have in mind. I want to see fashion designer having the means and the tools to use technology and give life to their ideas. We have fantastic tech companies working on 3D printing. HP, the printer specialist, they have fantastic printers that at the moment are used for spaces like manufacturing, you name it. But can you imagine that in retail, where you walk into a store, you scan your measurements, and you, on the spot, get the exact clothes that you want to have? That would erase overconsumption. You meant it, we already have so many clothes. So that would erase overconsumption. That would change the way people use fashion, the way people buy fashion, the way they consume it. And we could really walk towards a more sustainable fashion industry and something that could be accessible to all of us with our capabilities, with our budget. And I strongly believe that technology is working towards that. We have fantastic engineers working on it on a daily. And I look forward to see that on the catwalk, emerging designer using technology to give life to their vision.
Really exciting picture you've painted there for us all. I'm going to come to Ryan here, just because this question sort of comes off the back of Victoire's points. So we do have digital fashion opening new doors, but how do we ensure these technologies aren't just benefiting elite brands when we want representation and economic opportunities for a wider audience? So Victoire's kind of laid out what the limitations are. I'm looking to you as if you might have the magic answer, but and I think that does come back to a very old-fashioned skill, which is storytelling, isn't it? So, you know, as we move forward with technology, we also want to take the things that we know work, making the connection with other humans, and delivering a world that's the world we want to see and be in, which that is one of the things I love about social networking, is that certainly I felt in the early days when we were trying to challenge unachievable body ideals that the fashion industry was offering. Suddenly, those of us in the fashion industry were making a noise were joined by many, many influencers on social networking who were also talking about their needs from fashion and their lives and doing it in a hugely innovative and influential way. So the human story always delivers that sensation-rich, emotional impact that we want. Harriet, you want to say something?
Well, talking about storytelling, I'm sitting here and I'm seeing feel seen here. So seated sewing, who again I follow on social media but have not actually met Kat in person until today. That is so strong. Feel seen, and then you've got the braille underneath. So there's the lovely double meaning there about feeling that. And you can tell a story so succinctly and broadly in such a small statement with an image underneath. So I think fashion has kind of two parts. You've got the growth behind, this kind of systemic machine pumping away, trying to grow. And then you've got the communication and the imagery and the social media and what we put out at the front, the messages and stories. We're saying who's invited to the party, and who's not. And that's what makes me angry, if I'm being honest. So I really encourage everybody to think about their story very deeply and think how you can capture the essence of that story in a meaningful way out to communicate out there. The same with the websites. I had a student who did their final project in making Vogue runway accessible. So there's all this content, but if you can't, if the type is too small, so she translated all the articles by Sarah Moore and so on into voice, and you could choose different types of voices, you could choose different fonts, you could choose different sizes, so that you could access that content in a way. And she also changed all the images to fit with several different types of colour blindness, of which I didn't even know that many existed.
Important fluid thinking. I'm going to bring Ryan in here. You wanted to say something?
I just wanted to build on something that you said as well, and what we've all kind of said here today. And sticking on the storytelling point, I would say that the most poignant thing that I've learned in my role in editorial, I'm not a stylist, I'm a writer, but I hope with my presence on the team that I can bring more disabled, both inclusion behind the scenes and representation in front of the camera in whatever projects that we're working on. But I would say the biggest thing around storytelling, especially around more established brands, is changing their mindset as to, I was talking to you about this before, Victoria, about what they consider adaptive to be. So I've gone to brands before saying I'm working with an athlete who's in a wheelchair and we'd like to see if you have any adaptive pieces. They'd be like, oh no, we can't, we don't do that. Whereas when I've thought about a list of adaptive features of clothing and gone back to them with that list, whether it could be like one of your big Italian brands or French brands or someone more, I don't know, high street, I guess, they've all come back and said, actually, we do have that. And then I stopped and I was like, well, there's something wrong about the translation of messaging here, because if I can go to Prada and say, can I have an adaptive pair of trousers, and they say no, but I give them a list of adaptive features that could come on trousers and they say, actually, yes, we do have that, then there's still some work we need to do around the storytelling of the clothes themselves, not just who wear them.
Very good point on thinking, and obviously something you've been thinking about from the off, Victoria, because the media also is a vehicle to telegraph the work of people like you, and they play a role, don't they, in how your work is seen. Do you feel that they also have a lot of work to do?
I think they have a huge amount of work to do. I think the problem, I mean, what I've had traditionally with the runways is they've, and quite rightly so, told the stories of the models and clean forgotten to mention that the clothes are the story too. So I know everyone here is aware that we're going to be seeing adaptive fashion. You're quite right, that does transcend actually adaptive. But I think something that I think is really important that maybe people here don't know, I mean, you consider I've been in this space for 9 years, I'm not the only one. There's a reason not many people know about adaptive and what we do, and that is digital ableism, not just ableism in the real world. If you use alt text on Instagram, it will reduce your reach, or sorry, Meta platforms, it will reduce your reach. If you use camel casing on your hashtags, it will reduce your reach. And that's not just for adaptive brands. I had an office in Kurt Geiger's head office because they were very nice to me. And they said the exact same thing. Whenever they did a campaign around ethnicity or disability, their story views plummeted, their engagement plummeted, and that is an algorithm actively working against us. So that's problem number one. The second problem is that they made the disabled community a protected characteristic in 2022, which means you can't target them for adverts. Now they did it from the perspective of they didn't want people selling snake oil, fake medical products, things that aren't going to work, things that aren't going to help. But if I'm just trying to sell a t-shirt, I have to choose like one charity, one particular condition, but I can't, it's too broad, I'm not allowed to. And if you do use an image, I've used an image just to, again, to sell a t-shirt, but it was on a wheelchair user, and they flagged it as I was trying to sell something medical because there was a wheelchair in the image. So, and if you have too many of those, they will just, they will suspend your account. And there was a brand in the States called Patty and Ricky, amazing marketplace, and they were banned from advertising for 9 months. So we have so many issues beyond that, but digital ableism is a reason that, we've all, look at what Kat's done, what Ryan's done, what we've all done in this space in the last few years, and it's still only now that we're starting to break through. And this isn't, none of us are new to this, but we are being held back still.
That's important, I think, what you've said there as an education for the entire room. So we're effectively dealing with a sort of white, masculine, able-bodied gaze that dictates what we will all see. And of course, we all become inculcated in that. It's not that it is, it's part of dominant culture, so it educates us from birth. Studies show that many able-bodied people are simply uncomfortable with someone with body difference because it's not our experience. So we think there must be a different language that we speak. I'd even say that of race. Many white people find it very difficult to address their own racism or tackle the racism of others, or engage in groups where they feel they don't have the vocabulary. So a media that delivers a much broader reach educates us all, and we all benefit, don't we? We are sort of coming to a roundup. I've got a little question for you, Harriet. So this promotion of truthful representation and not just performative diversity, when we see it in our media or in magazines, do we have any power? We're not just mindless consumers, are we? We're citizen participants with the power of the purse. What would you encourage?
Well, I think I'm going to sort of slightly turn it back on you, is that with your training and background as it's psychology, the trouble is you get this serotonin buzz when you shop. You buy something, it's new, it won't last for long, but it will last for a little while. And I think that is where it is difficult. I've had a psychologist come and talk to students, and she shows them why with all the will in the world, your brain will shortcut down these sort of pathways in your brain that you know better. So we've got to unhook that. And then in a way, we've got to unhook from a system, which you're mentioning, which I didn't even know what you were about to say. So we've got the system of fashion, and we've also got the system of social media and promotion. And they're actively working against, which is horrifying, and that in ways the same thing. It's about growth. So looking at, taking responsibility. I did a piece of research in 2007 at the London College of Fashion, and 97 people said they wanted to be sustainable, but it only converts to 30% who actually have something in their wardrobe that they know to be sustainable. And the question I didn't ask at the time was what proportion. So like you've got one t-shirt, but actually you've got 100 pieces. It's a very, very small percentage. So the will is not converting into the action. And that's my call out to brands. There's a model called the brand identity onion, and the outside ring of this onion is action, putting the values into action. So you can say, I would say that eat, pray, love, but it means nothing if you don't put the values in action, in quantifiable, tangible, meaningful ways that people can decode and engage with in real life on the ground.
Great, thank you. I can see Bernie already. We're very excited, aren't we? We want to see some glamour, some amazing designs. So I would like to say thank you very much to this amazing panel. I've learnt a lot. I know you have too. Huge round of applause, please. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. What a fantastic. I mean, normally with these panel discussions, we would open it up for Q&A, but I know you're all going to be here for the rest of the evening and for the after party, hopefully. Well, yeah. Okay, you got me now, Karen. So I think, the panel, let's all say thank you very much. Absolutely incredibly engaging, insightful. They will be here to answer any of your questions. So I know we've all got so much we want to ask them with their expertise. But let's give them another round of applause. Amazing evening. Thank you so much, guys. While they take their seats on the fro, I would like to just take a minute to welcome the Mayor of Hammersmith and Fulham, and thank you so much for being here with us. It's a great honor, and we're so glad to have you here. And we're now going to get ready for the wonderful Anna Torres, fantastic vocalist, singer, most amazing. I've only just found this out, but Anna was Grammy nominee this February. But the most exciting thing, even more about that, is for a song that was for social purpose. So how fitting is that for a performance this evening? So where is our wonderful Anna? Let's have a huge round of applause for our wonderful, glamorous singer. And I absolutely can't wait to hear you, my darling. Absolutely. Congratulations, and take it away.
Hello. I don't speak English very well. I'm from Brazil. I live in Paris. I have a musical, The Autistic Cicada. My husband is autistic. Talk about inclusion. So different, Kevin, please. Plus, s'il vous plaît. Every day I wake up, ready to show the world who I am. No matter how long it takes, I know that I can push myself beyond my limits. Let's break the walls of prejudice. I live for this. It's for you, for me. You know we trust to make a change for all of us. All around the planet, each one of us prepares for the fight. Until one and winning a medal, it's all about respecting your right. I'm gonna give it all I have. My mind is set, I'm confident, I'm capable to make a change for a better world so different. I'm gonna give it all I have. My mind is set, I'm confident, I'm capable to make a change for a better world so different. Oh, la 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 lion. I'm capable to make a change for a better world so different. La 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 lion. I'm capable to make a change for a better world so different. La 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 lion. I'm capable to make a change for a better world so different. Woo! For a better world, so different. Let's go. You're gonna fight for a better world. So different. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wow, you got everybody going then, Anna Torres. How beautiful. And we heard this evening when I came and started the show, it was all about storytelling. And then we heard from Karen and the panels, it's all about storytelling. Wow, what a way to tell a story. Fashion isn't just about garments. It's about music, it's about art, it's about everything to do with lifestyle. And I mean, just look at our wonderful Anna, what she's wearing. Thank you again. Absolutely beautiful, glamorous, wonderful sound. Now, okay, so I think let's get the fashion rolling. Yes, let's get our first catwalk show on the road. Now, we've got several student bodies here this evening, and we're starting with a first one, which is from Central St Martin's, which is quite close to my heart because I also work there. But I'm not saying I'm favouring them at all in any way, but we've got the wonderful Sarah Louise Gresti here, who's the course leader, and some of her students here who did a fantastic project with Sam, a team project which Sarah will come and talk a little bit more about when we've seen the amazing garments. At the end of each, like I said when we started the event, at the end of each catwalk show, we're going to be lucky enough to see and meet the artists and designers, and in this case the educators and professors who design the curriculum and work with Sam to create these wonderful projects. But I think, again, it's just a great way of us really understanding the storytelling and where these ideas come from and the passion inside of these designers and, in this case, the educators. So I think without further ado, I think we're ready to start our first catwalk extravaganza, and how great to start with Central St Martin's. Are we ready, guys? Fantastic. Woo, let's hear some noise for Central St Martin's. Woohoo! Fantastic. Are you going to come up here, models, so we can see you all? Fantastic. And where are the students? Come on, designers. Come on, students. Come round with Sarah. Students, come and stand next to Sarah. Woo! Fantastic. Amazing, amazing. Come on, you Central St. Martin students. Woo, woo, woo. Woo! Amazing. Well done. What an incredible start to our show. As we know, Central St. Martins are absolutely leaders on contemporary creative practice within fashion. And my goodness me, that doesn't mean it's for an elitist crowd. Our students design, or Central St. Martin students design for everyone. And I think we're showing this evening. I'm going to hand my mic over to Sarah, who maybe will say a few things about the project with Sam.
Thank you, Bernie. So here are our fabulous second-year design students from BA Fashion course. So they were all tasked for about a 6-week project it started with Sam doing an amazing lecture about adaptable clothing and about the purple pound economy. We learned so much from Sam. This is the third year we've been collaborating, the second year of the project. And the students each worked with a different model, with different bodies, with different disabilities, with different needs, all who wanted to be wearing fabulous clothes. So as we've heard, each of the students were telling a story. They were using a kind of user-led theory of learning, so understanding what their model wanted from what they were wearing, understanding about their accessibility needs. But the other thing that they were considering as well is not using virgin fabrics. So we had donations from 2 companies. One's called Manteco in Italy that do recycled wool, and the other was an incredible company in India who make Eri silk, which is a silk that protects the indigenous community of silk producers. So the students were required to also consider sustainability with their final designs, and we're incredibly proud of this year's outcome and very, very proud to present it to you here tonight. Thanks, Bernie.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sarah. How brilliant, and well done to all of you students.
Just one thing, each student here is representing a group, yeah? So we have for knitting, design, and communication. So they are here representing, I think, 8 groups now, 9, but yeah, the 10 of the groups was at the end of the team project, is 10 groups, but for each group is 12 to 16 students. So it's a lot, and congratulations to all of you and for Central St. Martins for that.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for taking up your time to come here this evening as well. Well done. We really appreciate it. Hope you're here for the after party. Yes? Good. Fantastic. I'll see you later on the dance floor. Well done, guys. That includes you, Sarah. Okay, wow. What a fantastic start to our evening. And it just gets better and better. We've now got a collection of shoes, actually. Amazing. Akras Bear. Amazing, incredible shoes. And they're actually being worn with garments, so don't worry. It's not just the shoes and the bodies that are coming down the runway. Might disappoint a few of you, but we have got garments on. And the garments are by a Brazilian brand, Trousseau. And it's kind of quite a big commercial brand in Brazil, leisurewear brand. So it's quite great to celebrate them as well. They're also wearing bracelets, which have come from the rainforest. So it's really great to point that out. But again, at the end of this collection, you will meet the designer, which is incredible. And Cynthia will be able to tell you a little bit more about her collection and just about the sustainability aspect of it and where all her research comes from. So it's a really exciting collection of footwear. Cynthia will come and talk to you about the materials and the sustainable angle and the bio angle after we've seen the wonderful models take the runway. So, are we ready? Akras Bear, let's go. Have we got the designer? Hooray! Woo-hoo! Cynthia, Cynthia, come here, come back, don't run away. We're hoping you're going to tell us a little bit about not just the inclusivity of your designs, but also the incredible sustainability angle and your regenerative materials. We'd love to hear, I'm sure everybody would love to hear a little bit more about that.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Arcas Verde is a plant-based sneakers. We are driven by sustainability and purpose. Mainly, we choose natural materials and regenerative materials. We are also a clean tech, so everything we do, we try to create an impact to people, planet, and also to bring some message to new generations. So I really appreciate this space. I appreciate and I congratulate Samantha and everybody that has been involved. Arcas Verde is alive and getting stronger and stronger. We started the project and has been designed in California, where I live, and I produce in Brazil. My background was in fashion, so I knew people in the industry over there. They are like very kind, open doors, and 8 years ago, giving me this space to create something different. And when they start to hear like from plants, they're like, what are you talking about? And then we, instead of, for example, put plastic inside to give the shoe a strong sole, we put coconut fiber, we put cotton, organic and regenerated, cork, and also as much as we can sustainable materials like recycled rubber and recycled cotton.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
And something that happens when we are getting older, and everybody's experience every day this, our feet hurts a lot, our back, and the main problem so many times it's our shoes, the way they are made. So my commitment is also with a comfort for the future for all of us.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Cynthia, I think I need to talk to you since I broke my ankle 4 months ago. You're the person I need to talk to. Amazing. But absolutely congratulations. And I think just the whole sustainable as well as the inclusivity angle is incredible. And again, your use of language with communities and collectives, I think it's just really bringing home to us this evening about how important it is to work with these collectives and communities and really, as you said, get that leg up and support from people around you. So that's incredible. Thank you so much, Cynthia. I mean, I'd like to see the shoes, and I'm sure we'd all like to see them in more details, but they're stunning. They're creative designs. I don't know if they're going to be on display anywhere later, but I think perhaps, you know.
And just to explain, the zigzag, it's just to talk about also to kids. I have a story that I'm going to share in a book to kids about the energy. So everything's frequency and energy, and this one is about the fire energy, you know, from the sun, from everything that gives life to us.
Absolutely love that. Thank you so much again, Cynthia. Brilliant. Let's give a big round of applause to Cynthia from Arcas Verde. Absolutely amazing. And great to see all of the other accessories and the people that you're working with, Cynthia. So now this is something I'm really excited to see. And as I said, I met all the designers earlier. And seated sewing is something that's absolutely incredible and something to be celebrated. And it's a UK first for this brand to be on the catwalk. Well, actually not the brand, but what they're showing in the brand, which is Braille. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. So well done for that. And are we ready? I know I'm really excited to see this. Come on, let's go. Woo! Fantastic! Come on! Amazing! Amazing! Let's hear it for the designer! Woo! Fabulous! Incredible, incredible. And actually, I only just realized earlier when you pointed out all the details of the braille that are on all these wonderful side stripes and on some of the shirts. Absolutely incredible, the detail, the cut of the garments, everything that you've done, not just within your designing of the garments, but the adding of the braille is fantastic. I'm going to hand the mic over to you because I'm sure we all want to hear a few more details about how this all came about.
Hello, thank you. Welcome to a UK first. We've got braille on the catwalk. So Seated Sewing's an adaptive brand, but we try to be inclusive as possible, and we try to be as playful and practical with our clothing. So all of the clothes are adaptive, whether that be for catheters, colostomies, feeding tubes, and we just like to be loud and proud with our fashion. So every stripe tells you what the name is of it. Everyone's got Feel Seen on, and then there is a visual description. For people that have got visual impairment, it's high contrast, so if they can read braille, they can see it, but if they feel braille, then, so we tell them what the style is, what the colour is, what the fit is.
Amazing, and they're all in these small...
They're all in Swarovski crystals.
Yeah, beautiful. So the bling too.
So even if you're not disabled, you can still look flashy.
Absolutely amazing. I love it. Congratulations and well done. What a fun, fun, fun collection. Well done. Well done. Absolutely amazing. So, before we go for a short break and conversation and network, we have got one last collection for us to look at. Ripple. Now, this is incredible. I met these two designers earlier. One who is a teacher of deaf children, and the other who is an architect in their daytime, but in their evening, the fashion comes out. Yes, yes, and boy, does it come out. You wait till you see this collection. Again, I will leave it to Gareth and Daryl to explain a lot more about the collection. I'm going to pass over to Sam, who's got something to say.
I have something to say.
Good, good.
First of all, once you have this catwalk set from Origami Ripple, all of you can have a chance to come and give a go at the catwalk. So we have what is called the People's Catwalk, where everyone can come and show their beauty in the catwalk. So it's inclusive for the perspective of the models, of the brands, of all the team that is working, but for the audience that are also going to be able to come and join us in the catwalk. And thereafter, all the pictures are going to be on our website. You can take your picture and be a model for a day, give a try. You know, I hope all of you can come and join us on that. Yeah. Are you going to?
Try keep me off it, all right? Yeah, yeah. Wow, I mean, what fun. I'm sure we're all going to be queuing to get on this runway and have some fun. I hope we've got some sounds as well to help us along the way. We've got some music.
By the way, the DJ for the night that's put on the music for the catwalk is Anthony. That is also our casting director for the models. So he's the casting director and also the DJ for the night and for the People's Catwalk. So I hope you guys enjoy the catwalk and give a try at that.
Okay, amazing, Sam. What a fantastic idea. Really looking forward to that. But before we have that amazing time and opportunity for us to hit the runway, let's put our hands together one last time for this first half part of the show for Ripple and Gareth and Daryl's amazing origami collection. Come on. Woo! us. Now, where are these fabulous designers? Come on, we've lost your models. We've lost your models. A huge congratulations. I'm going to pass the mic.
Well, welcome everybody. We've both been upstairs really, really busy. So it's just incredible. There's always this enormous rush when you get right to the end, and your amazing group of models come out and display and do justice to what we've been working on for only the last 6 weeks, to tell you the truth, because we got the go-ahead for this for 6 weeks. Let me just also tell you that we both have full-time jobs. So just imagine that. We created all that. So Gareth is an architect, and I'm a teacher of the deaf. Yeah. So what we do is yeah, please give a little more. So we have no life apart from actually, working with this. But we're thinking about the future of fashion. We have a lot of discussions about this, and we thought about our theme, which was Ripple. So we started off looking at water, and we looked at the ideas of science behind water, because we're quite mathematical in science. I don't know if you sort of picked that up. And we looked at things like sine wave and the curves within sound waves, the ripple of sound. And we also looked at things like the fractal tree geometry. And then from that, we decided we're going to move forward with our design ideas and come up with all those textures. And Gareth is amazing with his coding. He digitally printed out, and he does a coding. He recodes his designs, so they're the finest filaments. And they're just absolutely beautiful. And I myself, I will laser cut, and then I will construct. And I find what I love most is the art of folding. So it's the craft of folding. I'm a bit of a techno person, yes, but then I get into that thing. It's all about touch. And that's what we love about this. We love the fact that our models can move up and down. They can show how flexible our plastics can be. And we're thinking about the future of fashion, which means actually in the future, picture this. You're wearing things that just they're modular. They click in. They construct them. And in fact, what will happen, has been happening upstairs, is suddenly you can transform it. You can just think, I want this next time I go out to be another 5 inches long. You just weave something in, snap it in. That sort of idea means that you become a little bit more in control of those sorts of things. But also for accessibility, you can actually design what you need. So maybe that's the way that we're going. Are you happy with that, Gareth? Oh. Would you like to add something, or you're quite happy?
No, I think that was really well said. So yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That was incredible. What a way to finish our first half. Thank you both. Thank you very much. Congratulations. I look forward to seeing the next collection.
Oh my goodness, no.
Yes. Okay, everybody. Well, there's our amazing first half. I don't know about anyone else, but that was incredible. So much insights into the way designers, artists, students, professors work. And I think if we're going to wrap up this first half and thinking about our panel talk, I think the key words that are coming out of it is community, inclusivity, and working together. That's probably more than a few words, but I think community is a big one, and collectively, inclusively, we are really doing it, and the designers are really doing it, and education is really doing that. So thank you again to our amazing panel talkers, to all the amazing designers, artists, students, the wonderful singer, and everyone else we've had. Now it's your time to hit the runway, and we'll be back shortly for part 2. Well done, and let's go! Woohoo! Can I just point out about the People's Catwalk? When you're coming up and down, we'd really like to take photographs of you, and if you could stop where the stars are here, where I'm standing, and do a really nice pose, a nice Vogue or something, and then we can capture you on camera. okay? Because we've got the paparazzi down here waiting for you. So let's go.
She's going out to nightclubs, drinking just champagne. And she has been checking nearly all the men. She's playing her game and you can hear them say, she's looking good for beauty, we will pay.
Body 10, touch 10, energy 10, 10 out of 10. Body 10, touch 10, energy 10, 10 out of 10.
Top of the line, looks so good, should be a crime. On your mind all day and all night. Wanna kiss me but the sun don't shine. Wow, wanna devour me, boy, I might get wet, bring a towel. After we're done, let's hop in the shower. Counting the seconds, minutes, 10 hours. You got my full attention, spend it all on you. Yeah, I don't do halfway loves, not once. My mind's made up. You know I'm gonna give you 10 out of 10. Know I'm gonna love you
Who's going to be the first on the catwalk? The paparazzi are waiting. Come on. We need some walkers on the catwalk. Or some runners, or skippers, or jumpers, or rollers. Come on.
I could love you perfectly, can't fulfill your fantasy, make your dream reality, show you every part of me. 100%, I ain't on the fence, never been, be a medicine, come and get your fix. Oh yeah, you got my full attention, spend it all on ya. Yeah, I don't do halfway loves, not once, my mind's made up.
Come on, if we can do it, you can do it. Come on, guys. Come on this runway. Come on. Don't hide behind the camera.
Body 10, touch 10, energy 10, 10 out of 10.
After inventory of several people, the second most popular game that we played as children is house.
Are you dancing? Fantastic. I love it. Okay, can you believe it, guys? You're all being absolutely scared pussycat, but we've got the mayor of Hammersmith and Fulham who is going to hit the runway. Come on! Come on, the mayor of Hammersmith and Fulham! Woohoo! Oh, yes! Look at that. Yes, let's see your position. Okay, can I ask you, how do you feel, Mayor? How do you feel?
Fantastic.
You see, absolutely, this is what fashion can do. It makes you feel great, yeah?
Yes.
Fantastic. I love it. Now, where's everyone else? Come on. Yes. Wow. Now we have the couple, the super couple. Come on. Look at this. Let's see a pose from you both. On the stars, yeah, on the stars. Voguing. Voguing. Yes. Fantastic. How do you feel, Wade? How do you feel?
It feels really good.
Good, good. Absolutely brilliant. This is what we want. Come on, who's next? Yes, a natural. Look at this. Oh, yes, an absolute natural. Come on, Paps. We need to get this girl. Love it. Well done. Hey! Yes. Oh, the mood. Yes, the watch, the bling, the bling. Hang on, mate. How do you feel? Come on.
Nervous.
Nervous, but not now.
Not now.
This is confidence building. Look at you go. Paris Fashion Week. Next year, here we come.
Yes.
Yes? Fantastic.
I said last week, last year as well.
Wow, amazing. So next year, you're going to be one of the models on the runway here for Sam. I think so. Sam, we've got another model for next year, yeah? Yeah? Fantastic. Fantastic. Good to meet you. Well done. Who's next? Come on. Oh, yes. I like the black and white numbers. Here we go. Off you go. Come on. This is your moment, girls. Come on. Oh, individually. Okay, great. And then back to the stars. Back to the stars and pose. Turn and pose for the paparazzi. Turn. Yes, that's the one. Fantastic. Well done. Fantastic. And are you coming together or are you doing? Yes. Okay, brilliant. Fantastic. Oh, back to the stars. What a professional. Sam, I think we've got lots of models for next year. I think, whoa, here we go. Wow. Yes. Loving this. And a kiss. Wow, did we capture that kiss? Love that. Come on, fantastic. Loving this together. Togetherness. Togetherness. Yes, togetherness. Come on, guys. That's what it's about. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Amazing. And who have we got next? Oh, wow. Loving that dress. That's a good look. Fantastic look. Fantastic. Beautiful dress. Okay, and now we have... Come on. Don't be shy. Yeah, look at this lace number. Wow. Oh, look at this elegance. Oh, sophistication here. Fantastic. A natural. Oh, Marilyn Monroe, eat your heart out. Love that. What a look. Beautiful dress. Fantastic. And your friend? Come on. Come on. Yes. Beautiful. Where are all these amazing models from, Sam? Incredible. Well done. Wow. Who have we got next? Come on. Yes, another couple. Look at this. Beautiful. Yes. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's cheating a bit because we've got a professional model on the catwalk here. So, I mean, you know, but well done anyway. Have we got any more? I see a young man in the background doing a selfie. A selfie, yes, you. Yes, yes, you. You're next. Come on, girls. Beautiful. Loving the leather outfit and the black jacket, beautifully cut. Great. Well done, girl. Yes. The backward look. Okay, I think we've got one more. Our selfie guy. Come on. Yes. Woo-hoo. Wow. Another one for next year. So, hey. Whoa. Whoa. Come on. Come on. That's the one. What a good one to finish on, babe. Good one. And it's that holding the jacket one. Oh. Oh. Down again. Right. Glasses off. Okay, right. Oh, my word. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to stop him, Sam. I think we need to... Well done. Well done. Okay, everybody. I think we're going to take our seats for the second part of this wonderful event. So let's take our seats, and thanks for that wonderful, wonderful catwalk show. Okay, how are we doing? Are we all back in our seats? Kind of, kind of. Few more drinks being collected. I'm looking forward to this second half. We've got some fantastic designers. Okay, I know a couple of the panel have had to go. Okay, fantastic. There are a couple of seats down here. If anyone's standing and they would like to take a seat, a couple of our panelists had to go on to another show. So if anybody wants to take any of these seats, mind, I don't want it to be like musical chairs and you take a seat that belongs to someone else. But anyway. Okay. Good. Anybody want to sit? There's a couple of seats. Please do make yourself comfortable. Okay, I think we're all ready. Are we ready out there with our next collection? Are we all ready? Fantastic. We're all seated. So welcome back. And well done for that impromptu runway show. Great fun. Great to see you all having fun and all the models in the house. And I think Sam's got her spreadsheet out for next year. And in fact, probably September. So some of you might be getting emails about coming to do some modeling for the next show. But without further ado, let's move on to the next designers. The next one's very exciting in terms of it's a bit of a debut for some of the denim collections they've been working on. And I love the fact that this designer has come from Manchester. I know not all of our designers are from London. Yes. I think we're very much around decentralizing the whole of the fashion industry. It's not fashion in London, it's fashion in the UK, and it's fashion globally. But I think it's really important that that language about fashion in the UK is really amplified, and that we all understand that it's not just about being a fashion designer and living in London. So it's great to see our designers coming from Manchester. And without further ado, I will let the designer talk about how she's developed her denim at the end of her runway show. But for now, I think we're ready to start the next collection. So let's get that music up. Woohoo! Amazing. Thank you very much. Can I ask you to just come and stand here and hand you over the mic? Because I think everybody would really like to know the details around. I mentioned a little bit about the denim and how you've been developing that. And I think also about your cutting techniques and that thing. I think everybody would really like to know.
Needs ours, 'cause it just needs ours. Just needs ours. Bumping the Nars, Lisbon to Mars. Just the tars.
Spending time is never a waste of mine with you. Inner vines down my spine in months. Intuition intertwined and grew and grew and grew and grew. And grew. Slept on it, feeling kinda distant from the soul. I know you're out of town and only a text away. I wish that you were here laying next to me. Been light in Palo Santos to the west of me. Been battling some villains and they press on me. Without that guiding voice there especially. Lesson here together on the chest you breathe.
So, lines that I write will survive. Another night blinds with the tires. Take mine till it's fine. The time flies by till I'm sitting with the stars in our eyes. Can't lie, but I need you. Knee deep in the sea that we've been through. Seeing gleams with the beams will mislead you. So I leave speaking the evil to these who wanna keep, wanna talk,
we're
and I
very
wanna
privileged
speak, wanna
to
walk, and I
have,
wanna be honestly something
students
more
who
than a
did
cup
a
of tea
joint
that you come and
project
see.
with
Feet steep and you're
Sam.
screaming to cover me.
We'll
Deep
hear
'cause
a
your
little
mother
bit
weeps when your
more
brother
about
leaves.
that
Need sleep, can't
at the
speak when you're
end
loving me.
of
You're
the
the other
runway
keys want a
show.
piece, but you're putting up with me. Could've see you were
But
deeply
again,
in love with
really
me.
great to see our emerging
Shit.
talent, our students working on
You're deeply in love with me.
Sam's models on designing these products. So I haven't actually seen these products today, so I'm really excited to see what the students will College of Art are bringing us. So let's take it away,
I kinda miss my student loan. I miss sitting in the student home, sharing stories. Now I sim and sipping sort of Rome, walking like.
Wow. What an amazingly executed garment. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful. The work in that and the cut and the execution, very, very clever. I'm going to pass over to the tutors and then the students who can talk a little bit about how it was developed.
Oh, like, hi everyone. Thank you very much for coming. My name's Yasmin Keats, and I started the Inclusive Fashion Studio at the Royal College of Art. And I think what we've really tried to do is to talk about disability with the students that in a way also normalizes it and connects them to their daily life, because we're all going to have some kind of challenge with our body and mind at some point. And we need to start designing for the future. And design, especially fashion, is the social fabric of how we interact on our day-to-day. It has a lot of power, as you've seen tonight. And so designers have a lot of power. And I've been very, very impressed with the students and the work they have done in working with Leanne at every stage. And I'll let them talk about it, but each design decision, as Victoria from Unhidden had, is hidden and very intentional. So I would also love to just pass along quickly to Flora, who has also been working with the students and is an amazing lecturer at the RCA, and used to be my tutor when I studied architecture.
Thank you very much, Team Raincoat. Just to let you know that this is extra work above and beyond what is already required of them at the MA. And so this is something they've initiated, and it's something that came out of what Sam started at the beginning of term and work that we've been doing with Yasmin in the studio for the last year. So we have got an inclusive and adaptable fashion studio happening at the RCA because I've met these amazing women. And it's been really fun to meet Leanne and work with her taste and what she needs. And I'd like to hand over to the students to explain more details that you'd like to share with the audience.
Hi guys, I'm Jacob's team, Kim and Christina. It's a team effort, and without the help of Flora and Yasmin, Samantha, this cannot happen. I'm really happy to work with Leanne too. It's been a great journey, and these two right here, my friends, they made the poncho, and we I made the coat underneath to go with the whole fit. The idea is for the poncho is to cover Leanne, protect her belongings when she's out. And the coat is for her daily life, I would say, because one of her main concern was she was telling me she could never put on a coat on the market because no one's making it for her to make it right. Because that's why we cut the bottom half open and have this slope right here to drape over her leg. And and beautiful hood and beautiful coat, I would say. Thank you guys.
Do you want to finish off?
Yeah. I also want to now pass it along to Leanne, because what we really install in this studio is the importance of co-design, and that every decision is driven by someone with lived experience. So I'd really love to ask Leanne, what is your experience with rain jackets, and what did you want in this rain jacket as well?
Yeah, it's really difficult. I've always wanted to have a long trench coat, and sitting in a wheelchair you can't wear because there's so much material. You're just sitting on it all behind you. So they designed it so basically at the back, if I turn around, it's open. So can you say, yeah, let them open it. Yeah, so it's open at the back. I've got the mic in my hand now. Sing a song. Shall I leave that with you? to say, working with the students was amazing. We met first, they come to my house, which was really lovely to meet them. Then I went to the college. It was lovely to meet Flora, and Samantha was on Zoom with us. And yeah, people that know me know that I love pink or purple. So they asked what colour I'd like. So I said, well, purple would be great. So that's what I got. So that's brilliant. And as I said, it's adapted. It's got these buttons in here as well, because I can't do buttons up. It's got arthritis in my fingers now, so I really struggle with anything like that. And just finding anything that's fashionable, that looks trendy, and actually you can wear it. I can even hopefully put it on myself. I learned to use the adaptions. And the students were great. They asked me all the way, what do you need on it? And literally, they made those adaptions to fit for me. And it's something we just want to see more of. It'd be lovely to see it, in the shops. I'd like to go in the shop and say, where's your adaptive fashion range? And we could go, oh, it's over there. There you go. So, in the high street, yeah. So, future of fashion. It's coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's incredible. I love, how did you choose the fabric? Was there a particular fabric that you wanted to use, or?
Well, we wanted to make it waterproof, and also cozy at the same time, so there's umbrella. I was thinking about like wax cotton, but I feel like that would be a little too much.
Yeah. I mean, it's incredibly thought out with all the different cutting and execution. And inside the hood, I can see these kind of, the lycra that pulls in. Is that for a... Beautiful features. I mean, all the features on this design. It's a proper product. I think, yes, it's fashion and it is high fashion, but to me, it's also screaming product, which I think sometimes a lot of students forget about. So you've got the functionality, the design, and materiality, and the colour. Yes. So, win-win. Well done to the students and, of course, to the tutors. Absolutely fantastic. Well done. You look beautiful. I love it. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Lead the way. And I love that you can wear them separately, because you could probably just wear the cape without the jacket as well. Well done. A big round of applause to the students and staff from the Royal College of Art. What an incredible project. Okay. Right. So let's move on to Lenny Lopez and Megan Dennis. Now, they're not a partnership, they're not a duo, they don't work together, but what Sam did and what the team did was put a designer who makes garments with a milliner. And they both have exceptional stories to tell. Lenny is a visionary artist from Brazil, but based in London. And Megan is actually currently a student at the Royal College of Art. So they've been teamed up for runway purposes. But what we'll do is we'll see their show, we'll see their work, and then we'll hear from them at the end so we can hear both of their stories about how they both work separately. Incredible stories. I mean, Megan's story in terms of product and ergonomics of her designs are incredible. And Lenny's in terms of her creativity and artistic flair for painting direct onto the garments. So let's see the collections and meet them at the end. Thank you. Let's go. I told you you were in for a treat. What a creative treat that was. And to see the artist also in action, painting on the garment right here, right now, was incredible. Where are these amazing artists, milliners, designers? Incredible. Well done, both of you. I'd really like, obviously you work separately, Sam put you together for the show, but actually I thought there was great synergies, both with the colour and the style of how it worked together. So congratulations for that. But I think it's quite important to hear from you separately about how you work. And obviously you're studying now at the Royal College of Art, which is incredibly exciting. So we really look forward to seeing what you're doing next. Beautiful hats, stunningly executed. Wow, I mean, I love a hat. I think I could probably wear all of those. And that giant clip, did you make the giant clip?
I did make the giant clip, and actually then I gave it to Lenny to paint on it. So that was the only collaboration part that we did.
That was the synergy. That worked well.
Yeah, that made it.
Fantastic. So can I pass over to you then, Megan, and you can talk a little bit to everybody about what you do. It's really exciting. Thank you.
Yes. Hello. So basically, obviously, as it was already stated, the stuff that was styled with Lenny's collection is previous projects on my master's, so it's all kind of different research bases. But there is a common thread, and I'm really interested in sort of navigating unrelated materials and objects and seeing how that can affect kind of tactility of a surface. So it's all based off sensory stimulation, basically. And I've worked at a centre for severely disabled and autistic young adults for about 2 years. So that just opened my eyes up to how important that is, and it having the ability for senses to kind of have their own language without the need for communication, really. So that's me.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Thanks.
And then, should we pass over to...
Sure.
Hi, everyone. No, this collection today is now about the fashion, really. I am a painter. But for me, to bring the paint to the clothes, to bring a little bit more fun and something a little bit more alive for everyone, and something wearable for, well, it doesn't look so relaxed, but the idea is to create something relaxed and fun for everyone, from kids to old to teenage. So I am very proud to be here today, and I can't thank you, Sam, enough to bring me here, to drag me here, actually. Thank you so much, Sam. Love you. Thank you. So it's about that. Thank you.
Well done, both of you. Incredibly strong collections, both individually, and it worked really well as a collection. Thank you for sharing it, and good luck with your when you finish your course. Good luck. Okay, fantastic. So I'm going to hand over to Sam for a quick word.
Equality. Igualdad. Equality. Gleichheit. Equality. المساواة. Equality. Gleichheit. Equality. Amtuda pogi deniami. Igualdad. Jednakost. Teka-tekano. Igualdade. Kesamarataan. Равенство. Tekili. Kungana. Igualdad. Tamo. Equality.
Okay, Samantha's pushing me right in the middle of everyone. So hello, my name's Maria. I'm a journalist. I work in news. I don't work in fashion, but thank you so much for including me in everything that you do. I work in an industry that isn't actually all that inclusive either. I know that you see people like me on TV who are of ethnicity from different backgrounds, but behind the scenes, it's really not as inclusive as we all would like it to be. So to be here in this space with all of you, I'm so appreciative. I don't feel like I deserve to be here, to be standing here with a microphone, but the reason why I am here, Samantha invited me to talk about this beautiful song that you can see behind you. It's the 195 song, and it's a the brainchild, the people behind it are called the Frequency School, and you can find them on Instagram. And you can also learn a bit about the people that are, you know, the creators of the Frequency School. One of them is a Grammy-nominated producer called Major. Another one is Martina Fuchs. She's a business journalist. You can find all these guys on Instagram, and Samantha and I can help you to find them. They're amazing people, and they brought all of us together. So the 195 are a collection, I should say, of some amazing women. Samantha and I are both two of those women. And what you're hearing all the women say is the word equality in their own language. So Samantha, which country do you represent?
Brazil.
Brazil. And I represent Pakistan. That's part of my ethnicity, it's my background. And each woman is either speaking or singing the word equality. So just to tell you a little bit about the song, I know that I have to do it, otherwise the founders will really tell me off if I don't. So it's the first song in history featuring women from the 195 countries all around the world. It uses sound healing frequencies, it uses bird song and the 5 to 8 hertz love frequency. The hope is that this song can really help to bring equality and raise the roof when it comes to gender inequity. The song is also set to be submitted to the Guinness World Record for the most nationalities contributing to a single recording. And then just one last thing, you know, 195 women, it may not sound like a huge collaboration, a huge group of women, but I think it's really important to find people that you can make connections with and to grow and to collaborate together. And that's actually exactly what Samantha and I are doing. We did not know each other before Martina, our friend Martina, I should say, started this initiative and got us together. And we were actually on a Zoom call and they were talking about the song, they were showing us the video, and I was hearing Samantha speak about this amazing fashion show. And so I reached out to her on WhatsApp and I said, listen, look, I really want to cover it. So guys, I am covering it for Euronews. So anyone here, especially the people who have been speaking, the models especially, I would love to speak to you. And so thank you so much, Samantha, and I hope everyone really likes the rest of the song if you are going to play the rest of it. But thank you so much, everyone, for including me. Thank you so much.
We're going to play it. I think we're going to play it. Yeah. Amazing. Wow. Incredible, incredible. Thanks for sharing that with us, Sam. Okay, so let's head back to our collections for this evening. And I believe last, but certainly not least, we have somebody who's nicknamed a Mad Hatter and very proud of it. And I'm sure we'll hear in a minute why they're labelled that. Anyway, this is Megan, and I'm looking forward to seeing Megan's outfits because I didn't see all of them when I met everybody earlier, although I met Megan, and I can see why she's given the name Mad Hatter in a very good way. She's fantastic. So we'll meet her in a minute, but first, let's see her incredible collections. Sorry, I've got that completely wrong, and Megan was the wonderful film. I'm really sorry about that. I was completely mad. I'm thinking of the Mad Hatter who I met who did the millinery. Anyway, okay, who's also called the same. Anyway, so I think we've seen all the collections and we've ended with that wonderful film and song. Where can we actually see that, Sam? Is that able, can we download that or?
It's the Frequency School on Instagram, LinkedIn, and everything. We are going to say thanks now for everyone. Thanks, Bernie, to be the host of the night. Thanks for everyone. You can come, Vitor and Lydia here as well. Can Vera, Vitor. Thank you. Bernie, you are a star. Thank you so much for everything, for the night, to be the host. And, thank you so much. Thanks for all the panelists, for the mayor, Klaus that was here, Kosh, Mara, Sarah from the Brazilian Consul. And we can find that song at the Frequency School. Is one of the things, I know that's a long video, it's 195 times that you guys heard the word equality in many languages. So no excuse for you guys to leave here and say that you don't know about the equality word, because we made sure that you are going to understand that as we spoke that in so many languages. I know it was long, but it's beautiful, it's a frequency, and I hope if it's one thing that you can get out of here tonight is the equality, is have that in your mind. And if it's still not in your mind, play the song again and again and again, and I'm sure it's going to get inside. Just a few words now from.
Well, first, I think we can all say that this was a huge celebration of fashion, sustainability, inclusion, diversity. So we'd like to thank all the brands that took the time to show us their vision so you guys can know what the future of fashion can be. Second, we would like to thank you as the guests for taking the time to be with us tonight. It was amazing to spend this moment with you, huge celebration of fashion and a strong community behind us. We'd like to thank all the volunteers that worked really hard today from 10 a.m. until now to make this event happening, and we can definitely say that this was a success thanks to them. And we are very happy to have spent the night with you, and we are looking forward to organize more.
Round of applause to you guys. It's all about you guys. And I was trusted with the honor of naming our sponsors. So thank to all of you for being here. And European Investment Bank, Atmos, Zebra, Kindred, Asian Collective Beauty, Citrine, Marcelo Sais, Ange Harper, the Archer's Wine Bar, Rio Cafe, Beth's and Royal College of Arts, and to name a few of the sponsors we had tonight. And again, the volunteers, every single hand that went in making this happen today. I couldn't be more proud, and thank you all very, very much for being here tonight. This is to you.
So the mayor, Patricia, she would like to say a few words. Please, it's an honor to have you here, and we'd love to hear from you.
Hello, everybody. I've just come up. This is completely unscripted, so you're just going to hear me as natural. First of all, Sam, thank you so much for inviting me and bringing this amazing show to my borough. Thank you so much. I've had a wonderful time. I never thought I'd get to strut my stuff, but there I did. I hope this is the first of many shows you do. I'm so proud. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Kindred for hosting. I'd also like to thank all the models, the designers. I never knew origami could be put into a dress. You learn something every day. Thank you to everybody that came here. I am a disabled woman. I am very proud to be the mayor of this borough. I was born here. We've had difficult few years, and we all know. And to be here tonight amongst disabled people strutting their stuff has just got my heart. Please, please keep doing it. You're amazing people. And please, Sam, keep in touch with me. I don't know how long I'm going to be mayor, but as long as I'm in, politics, and as long as I'm the first citizen, I will do everything in my ability to keep this going. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, as you can see, we have the mayor as one of our strong allies, and I hope you also can be our allies to make this difference in the world. Is all we need. I just say, like, the Bullock inclusion, the catwalk is one of our projects, but you also have the inclusive circle that happens in this venue. Kindred is one of our sponsors as well. So it happens like every 2 months. The next gathering we are going to have is on the 12th of March. So this is for the disabled community to get together and for us to exchange some knowledge about disability for community, friends, and families. So everyone is more than welcome if you want to know more about. The next gathering is going to be on the 12th of March. It's going to be about health and well-being. I also have Peter here that is going to be talking there about mental health and psychologist. So it's a beautiful initiative that we have, and we just invite all of you to come together. Thank you so much for tonight. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a wonderful time, as we also had a good time. And yeah, I hope to see you all in September, and follow us in our social medias to know more about what we are doing. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah. we are going to have some after party. Everyone is welcome to go to have some drinks now after, and after party for after the catwalk, and then we are just going to keep on with our beautiful music song, and I hope everyone can enjoy the night. Thanks also for all our models that are here.
Queima, galinha, rojão, traz a lenha pro fogão, vem fazer armação. Hoje é um dia de sol, alegria de coió, é curtir o verão. Tê, 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 tê. Tê, 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 tê. Traz a ceia pro fogão, tem coração. Hoje é um dia de sol, alegria de xodó, meu dever de verão. Tê, 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 tê.
I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I'm working all week long. I dream of days away. I wanna sing my song. So let the music play. I have to get my kicks and fly tonight. And when the clock strikes 6 on Friday night, I need to blow it all away. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. And make it when I can. I try. I'm shaking up my plan. And I get back. I'm saving all my soul and all my pain, so I can lose control on Saturday. I'm gonna blow it all away. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. For the weekend to begin. 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 I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I got to get my fix and fly tonight. And when the clock strikes 6 on Friday.